Hello again, my little fearless fairy foxes. We are back again with Amnesia Memories, and we are apparently making a movie about our college days. So let's see who our visitor is today. Oh, you have a visitor. Who could it be today? Wait, it's Kent. Why is he here? The conference is tomorrow. Is he done preparing? I guess you should just open the door for now. Hi. Mind if I come in for a while? Go ahead. I was concerned by Sawa. It seems things are progressing. How much have you remembered? What did you remember, and what did you think about it? Do you still think it's okay to talk to me? You won't try to run me off? It's okay for me to be away from you now. While I'm away, will you start thinking that you don't want to see me anymore? It seems a male friend of yours visited yesterday, and Sawa said he really helped cheer you up. What kind of relationship do you two have? Is he able to provide something to you that I can't? What's going on? He seems really flustered. I already know that you're a woman who can form friendships with men as well. Friends are friends, and nothing more than that. I understand that, yet I start thinking that I could lose you, and it's dreadful. You'll remember things I don't want you to remember, and someone else besides me will ease your pain. I start to think that even at this very moment, you dislike me just like you did before. I can't stop thinking about such ideas, and I can't do anything. I refuse to have you come over, yet in the end, I couldn't help but come here and check on you. This is ridiculous. I'm starting to dislike myself. But still, I couldn't just sit by and do nothing. Tell me, Koda, what did you remember? It's not giving me much to go on here. Nothing bad, or it'll be fine no matter what I remember. It'll be fine no matter what I remember. Is that really true? You can say with certainty that regardless of what you remember, nothing will change. Even if you do remember that you disliked me before, you could still talk to me like this? When I think that I could make you cry again, I became so afraid and confused. I'm sorry. I want to think it'll be okay too. At the very least, you'll think it'll be okay right now. And that thought gives me a little bit of courage. Glad. Hey Koda, would you mind telling Kent what I'm about to tell you? There's something I want to tell him, as an outsider. There's something that might be helpful to hear from my perspective. Ready? What is it? The spirit wants to talk. Kent, no matter what she remembers, I believe that she won't look at you the same way as before. You know that, right, Koda? She's seen the kind side of you this whole time. It isn't the same as before, when all she knew was your crabby and unsocial self. This is just my opinion, but I think that she truly does like you now. That's just my view, though. But I've been at her side this entire time, so I doubt I'm mistaken. Koda, I want you to write this down too. There's also another message. Then let me repeat. From my point of view, I believe that she truly does like you. Now, Kent, I don't know her true feelings, and I know even less about how she felt before losing her memories. But regardless of how she felt before, she's gained something over the last few weeks. I've also learned that she's not very honest with her own feelings either. It wouldn't be easy for her to start disliking you. You were the same, right, Ken? Before losing her memories, she had a pretty cold attitude towards you, but you didn't start to dislike her for it, right? Or do you really think that if there was one thing you didn't like, you'd start disliking each other for it? Ah, I see. That's right. I truly believe that her attitude was irritating, but I didn't dislike her for it. I was constantly annoyed, but I still liked her. I always wanted to hear her voice, even if it was just her contempt. I must be crazy. Maybe, but I think she feels the same way now. Just checking, but this really was a message from that spirit, right? You're not writing this yourself. No, you don't have to nod in such desperation. I believe you. I was just checking to be sure. I fully understand the spirit's good intentions. However, since this opinion isn't her own, I can't use this as a proper reference. Wait, what? There's more I wanted to say! What I'm trying to say is, don't be afraid of being disliked. You need to talk to her about everything you're worried about. As long as she can't remember, even if she does like you, she won't be able to say it with absolute certainty. And you just remain in limbo, Kent. That's why you should tell her about what happened in the past, the thing you don't want her to know. It'll be okay. I'll consider it. Kent. Sorry, but I don't have enough determination at the moment. But I'll consider it for the future. Is that enough for now? Okay, I got it. Just think about it. Thank you, Coda. Sorry for butting in like that. But as long as your feelings aren't settled and can't hold on to this misunderstanding, the situation won't be able to improve. I think you both need to gather up some courage. Anyway, I want you to do your best at that conference tomorrow. We'll both come to watch. You'll come to watch? Would you even be able to understand the contents of my thesis? No! No, we wouldn't really understand, but this is a matter of support. We'll be there to cheer you on, even if we don't get what you're talking about. Right, Coda? In other words, I've got another assignment. I need to explain it in a way that even you'll understand. I'll return to the university. Now that I have a goal, I believe I'll be able to concentrate. You can look forward to tomorrow. I may have to improvise, but I'll stand on stage and explain it as if I'm speaking directly to you. And he's off. That's great. Let's cheer him on. Oh, that gave me such heartwarming, tingly feels. Ah, that was cute. August 25th. It's the day of Kent's conference before we knew it. I wonder if he's making the final preparations now. And what time does it start? We never actually asked. Maybe we should call Ikkyu and ask. We still need to come up with a time to meet. Hello? Sorry, is this about meeting up? We've been kind of in a rush. I know it's about time to pick you up, but Ken still isn't done preparing. I'm helping him out for now. Wait, it's almost time for him to start? Huh? Sorry, just a sec. You forgot your notes? Will you be alright? You will? Okay then. But that's not like you, Ken. Wow, you really are in a rush. Sorry we're so frantic. Anyway, I'll go pick you up when things settle down a bit. Just wait a little longer. I'll see you later. He forgot his notes? That sounds kind of bad. Kent was in such a big rush to prepare these last few days. I wonder if he remembers all of that material. This kind of hurts. It was probably all tense because of you. Hey! No, I'm not gonna go run and get his notes. If I go run and get his notes, I'll probably run into Ikkyu. I wonder if Kent will be okay. I don't know. I really wonder if he'll be alright. I doubt he's feeling calm, and if he doesn't have his notes on top of that, maybe we should go get them? It's not that far away. You'll have to go outside alone, but this is an emergency. Yeah, for now, let's just head over to Kent's house. We might not be able to get in, but it's still morning, so it's possible someone might be home. And if no one's there, then we can go to the university. Really? I had no choice. Regardless, I was gonna go. Wait, don't sprint like that. You've been indoors for the most part ever since you collapsed. It's dangerous to start running so suddenly. I'm sorry, but you see, here comes a car. Huh? Did someone just push you back? Are you okay? It hurts. Ow. Did that car hit me? Huh? What is this? Why do I remember this feeling? Kuro! No, Kuro, wake up! Kuro! Kuro! Don't die, Kuro! It seems you ran over her dog with your car. Yeah, but the dog just jumped out of nowhere and I was wondering where that dog was! Cause he said, oh my god! Oh! I know, there's no fault on your part. But as you can see, the dog is gravely injured. Don't you feel at least some responsibility? It seems to still be breathing. Could you help us bring the dog to a veterinarian? Yes, of course. There you go, Koda. Carried the dog into the car. How did I forget this? Kuro wasn't here. The dog I brought from home. We were always together, but not anymore. He died back then. He isn't here anymore. I see. Am I going to end up the same way? Hello? Koda. Sorry it took so long. Who are you? What? A nurse? An accident? She was in an accident? No, I'm just a friend. I see. Okay. I understand. I'll tell him. Thank you very much. Ken. What is it? The slides just finished burning. Oh, I see. That's good. But that doesn't matter right now. Calm down and listen carefully. Koda was involved in an accident. When I called her cell phone just now, someone at the hospital answered it. They brought her in and were asking if she had any family around. Apparently she's still unconscious, but her injuries were light and there are no abnormalities in her brainwaves, so she should be fine. Ken, do you know the contact information for her family? Her family lives far away. I doubt even she knows the number to contact them herself. What? Is her family situation that complicated? There are various circumstances. I'm the only one who knows her situation. It would be appropriate for me to go as a substitute, but it's already time. Her injuries were light, correct? That's what the nurse said. Ikkyu, what would you do at a time like this? This presentation is important, and it could have a heavy bearing on my life. But the woman I'm dating was involved in an accident and was brought to a hospital. Despite her injuries being light, would it really be okay for me to leave her like this? Ken, I can't answer that. This is something you decide for yourself. Do what you feel is right. Would it be possible to change the order of the presentations? I don't have much time until the conference begins. If I can do my presentation first, it shouldn't take much time to finish. Wait right here. I'll go negotiate with the committee. No, I'll back you up. I think I'm better at convincing people. It would be best if the person in charge was a woman. You have my thanks, Ikkyu. Oh, ow. A hospital? I'm still alive? It looks like I didn't join Kuro. Alright, I remember. Back then, I told Kent, I hate you. Why? How long are you going to act this way? The dead will never return. You should have already realized that your pet will die long before you do. If you have time to grieve, you should reflect on this experience and make use of it for the future. The first problem was that you continued using the same leash until it frayed and snapped. The fact that the dog ran off the moment the leash snapped means you didn't discipline it properly. These two problems need to be corrected when you decide to raise the next dog. Also, there were issues with your reaction to this kind of emergency. I happened to be here this time, but what if you were alone? You likely wouldn't have noticed that it was still possible to save the dog's life, although it didn't matter in this instance since we didn't make it in time. I believe you should consider taking those types of measures before such an emergency can occur a second time. Why would you say such things? What? How could you say that? I know there's a lot I need to consider about this situation. I know Kuro died because I was an inexperienced owner. You don't need to tell me this. But is it really something I need to think about right now? Is it bad for me to miss Kuro? And to be sad that he died? Just stop it, please. I want to be alone. Accidents sometimes can't be avoided. Everyone makes mistakes. But I believe learning from those mistakes would be the greatest form of respect for that dog's lost life. When you raise your next dog, you can... Just stop it already. Go away. Leave me alone. I hate you, Kent. I hate you. Whoa. Ugh. I see. Kent was worried about that all this time. I thought it was something he didn't care about at all. I'm a little happy, but if possible, I didn't want to remember this. I mean, but you can understand why. You've seen Kent. You've known Kent. Okay, you seem to be doing well. You'll probably need to stay in the hospital for a few days for observations. Have you contacted your family? Excuse me. Ah, Kent. Are you family? We'd like to discuss her hospital arrangements. No, we can't get in contact with her family. As for her hospital arrangements, I could take care of that as her representative. Is that okay? Very well. The required items are written here. Please prepare them by tonight. I'll come back later. Until then. Kent came. But it's still early. What about the conference? You seem better than expected. I'm relieved. Oh, about the conference. I presented first and then left immediately. There was supposed to be a get-together after the conference, but I don't really care about that. I just wanted to see that you were safe as soon as I got out. To think you'd be involved in an accident. It's exactly as the man said. You can't be left alone. Oh, that reminds me. It felt like someone pushed me. Could it have been Ikkyu? You can't be alone here tonight. I'm worried about you. If you don't mind the idea, could I stay here overnight? I want to see how you're doing, at least for a day. I'm sorry for leaving you alone. He's going to be here? That's good. If Kent's here, I'll be okay. I wonder when I started feeling this way. Hey. Hey, Coda. Can you see me? Alright. Ah, you finally looked at me. I put in some effort so you could see me temporarily. It seems like you can't see me anymore, and you can't even hear my voice. I was by your side the whole time. I saw Kent come rushing in to see you, too. Such passion. But it seems like it's time for us to part ways. It was only a short time, but it was really fun being with you, playing around and fighting with so many people. It looks like I didn't end up ruining your life by making you lose your memories. That's a relief. In fact, I might have even just been your very own Cupid. Or am I just being egotistical? You know, Kent's a little insensitive, but he's also a really nice guy. It seems like you remembered the sad memory he was worried about, though. It's okay. The two of you now can get through anything, no matter how sad the memory was. That's why I'll be going now. Get along with Ken. It's okay to fight once in a while, but when you do, just remember that being honest about your feelings will help you make up. And if you're happy, I'll be able to not worry and get back to doing my own work. Once we're separated, you'll probably forget me. But I'll never forget you. Even after I return to my world, I'll be praying for your happiness. Bye-bye, Coda. Take care. Bye-bye, Orion. It was really fun being with you two. No. August 26th. I see. So you remembered that time. Yes. I was thinking about that while you were sleeping as well. Anyway, what did you think when you remembered? Is it okay for me to be here? Do you still wish to talk to me? It's all in the past. If you apologize, that's the end of it. No, because if I say, if you apologize, that's the end of it, he may... See, it's hard for me to actually make this decision. Because while it's terribly sad, it wasn't my dog. I didn't experience all that time with that dog. If you apologize, that's the end of it. Is it really okay? Really? Yes. It seems when I argue through reason, I end up hurting people. Back then, I doubt I was thinking about your feelings at all. I had intended to cheer you up. I told you to change the way you felt. I didn't think that would make you cry. I had no intentions of hurting you. I was shocked, and I regretted saying the things I said. I'm still regretting it now. I'm sorry about back then. Thank you very much. Is this really okay? You won't tell me to leave? You don't want to revoke our current dating status? Coda, I made you cry, but you'll still forgive me? Someone close to me said this, I think. They said it's okay. They said I wouldn't see you the same way as I did before. Yeah, that's right. Even knowing the past, I can't see him the same way as before. That's because I know now that Kent is truly a kind person. It's okay, Coda. I'll do my best not to ever make you cry again. If there's anything I do that you don't like, tell me. I will treasure you. Yes. What a stupid... Yes. Treasure me. Oh. Yes. Ugh. August 27th. Sala, mine! Hello, we came to visit. Sala, mine! The loud people are here again. Wait, Kent? It's been a while! No way, Kent. I didn't think you'd be here. Have you been staying in our hospital room? That's a surprise. We were really shocked, though. You were in a traffic accident, right? You look a lot better than expected. When did you get out of the hospital? Tomorrow. Why do you need to answer for her, Kent? I'm here in place of her family. Her parents live too far away to visit. What? Her family? Wow, it's like you two are already married. Married? As the person closest to her besides her family. I simply came here to watch over her. Her family isn't even here, but you're attending to her, Ken? Doesn't that mean you're even closer than her family? You're not staying here overnight, are you? It's about time for you two to leave. What? So I was right. If you don't leave, I will. Oh, wait a minute. Could you tell us more details about it? Okay, we're very sorry. We asked a little too much. Seeing how Kent seems to be mad now, we should stop teasing him. What? But I want to hear more. Anyway, back to the main issue. I'm glad you seem to be doing pretty well. The manager and the others were worried too, you know. Ah, that's right. He said to get plenty of rest. Well, what about that man Ikkyu? Huh? Ikkyu? We haven't seen him around. Why do you ask? Wait a second. Was that cheating rumor really true? Sawa, didn't I tell you before that man is suspected of stalking her? Yeah, I heard that, but just like I said the other day, he hasn't come by the cafe in a while. Maybe you're just overthinking it. I don't know about that. I actually heard some pretty scary news. Wait, what? I heard that the day before yesterday, an unidentified man was found dead after falling from the roof of an apartment complex in the neighborhood. And that man's features were pretty similar to Ukkyu's. Maybe that's just coincidence? Maybe, but that rooftop was in the perfect position to see into this room. They said the railing the man was leaning on collapsed due to rust, and it happened in the middle of the night. If you think about what he was doing in that place at that time of night, it's actually pretty creepy. You're saying he could have been looking into this room and fell by accident. Isn't that really scary? I doubt that's anything more than fantasy. What? Really? If that man really was Ikkyu, we'd be safe now, but the basis for that conclusion is far too weak. That's not what I mean. It's scary because he could have died with a grudge. Again, meaningless fantasies. Koda, as long as we don't know for certain that man was Ikkyu, I can't leave you alone. Ikkyu can't catch a break, even in a story. Ikkyu? Was he the person who pushed me during the accident? I wonder if the person who died really was him. That reminds me, why were you alone at the time of the accident? Ikkyu was supposed to pick you up. Oh right, I heard she ran off to get something you forgot, Kent. Really? You didn't know? That's what Ikkyu was guessing anyway. That was a very important conference, wasn't it, Kent? But in the end, you quickly finished your presentation to come to the hospital, right? It's gotta be love. But because you were able to finish, your application to study abroad was accepted. Is it really okay for you two to be separated? That hasn't been decided yet. The official results will be disclosed on the 31st. Although it's already pretty much decided. Studying abroad. That's right. Kent was going to study abroad when he finished the conference. Soon we won't be able to see each other. Alrighty then. That was cutesy teasy stuff. I'm home. It's really quiet. I wonder I feel like I was always talking to someone here. Who was it? It wasn't Kent. Until recently, we were always just fighting after all. There weren't many times when he came in here. Have I forgotten something again? It's a little lonely. August 31st. Oh, someone's here. Could it be Sawa? Or maybe Kent? Yes, I'll be right there. Ah, Kent, hello. I just received a formal decision about my studying abroad. Oh. Would you like to go for a little walk? Would you like to go for a little walk? I've been thinking for a while about what to say to you. However, I can't come up with the appropriate words. I feel that it's presumptuous to assume that you'd miss me. However, I also can't imagine that you'd be happy about this either. Do you mind if I interpret the complicated look on your face in my own way? Coda, to fully confess the truth, I'm unable to become happy about this decision. I wouldn't be able to see you. He's looking cross-eyed right now. The 3 days before the conference were painful enough. I don't know if I'd be able to endure an entire year. I don't know if you'd welcome me back with the same smiling face I've grown accustomed to when I return, either. I might speak and behave like I'm tough, but I'm actually afraid to go through with this. How pathetic of me. Is it really okay for me to dream of a future with you? Coda, it's 1 year. Can I ask you to wait for me, just for 1 year? Do you mind if I hope for you to welcome me back when I return? Yes, I'll be waiting. Please come back soon. Thank you. Just wait. 3 weeks later! Oh, surprise goodies? What? Have to say that. I'm sorry. Could you tell me you'll be lonely? That you want to see me again? I don't care if it's a lie. If you just say that, I'll believe you, and I'll be able to let go of these hands. I'll be lonely. I want to see you again, and that's not a lie. I'll be waiting for you to return. Finish boarding soon. I know. I'll go. I'll send you a message. I might not know what to write, and it might end up being brief, just like before, but I'd be happy even with just a good morning and good night. I'll be waiting. If possible, I'd be happy if you replied to me. It seemed you were holding back before because you thought you'd appear soft. But I'm correct to assume that you don't dislike me as much now, right? Of course. I'm sorry about before. I'll reply to you from now on. Yes, I have high hopes for that. I feel like I've dreamed for a long time about the day I could see you smile. I want to believe that I won't wake up from that dream, even if I let go of these hands. I'll be off. Goodbye. Ah, it's a message from Kent. It's morning, so it's probably good morning. I want to see you. Oh! The end! Ah! That was so cute! Oh, the feels. Alright, so, peaceful world. I got the good end! Oh my god, guys! I got the good end the first time! I got the good end the first time through! Oh my god! Okay. My other playthrough with Toma, I got the bad end and then had to go back and get the good end. And whenever I played on my own Shin's route, I got the bad end and had to go back for the good end. But you know what, guys? I was able to rationalize myself through this. Aren't you proud of me? I'm proud of me. Alright. So that is the end of Kent's route for Amnesia Memories. And I don't know if I want to start up right after this or wait a little while to play the next route. I do intend on playing the last person's route, which is I think Ikkyu. And then as soon as we play Ikkyu's route, then we're going to unlock a secret route, which we'll see whenever that time comes. But for now, I hope you liked it. Press that like button, subscribe, comment, give me some interactions, let me know how you felt about this ending, because I am quite happy and just tickled to death over it. So I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!